But whenever you're setting up your cameras, it's always important to remember, what are you shooting for? Am I shooting for film? Am I shooting for television? Film rate and television rate are different, okay? Film is 24 frames a second. Television is 30 frames a second. And so if you're setting your camera to shoot at 30 frames, it's understood you're shooting for television, broadcast television. If you're shooting for film, you're setting it for 24. Now, lots of times in your DSLRs, you don't really have the 24 setting. And so what you do is you understand that your shutter speed is usually double your frame rate, okay? And so in these applications. And so if I'm shooting for television, I'm setting my shutter speed to 160, if 1/60. If I'm shooting for film, some cameras like the Canons don't have that, so you set it to 1/, it's 1/24 is the film rate, but you take it up to 25 and then you double it, and then it's 1/50 for your shutter speed if you're shooting for film on a DSLR Canon, okay? Then you want to set on your Canon camera or your Nikon camera, or even your whatever, it's a Sony Cinealta or whatever you're shooting on, you want to set it for native ISO. So I'm telling you to set your shutter speeds for your standard, whether it's television or film, 1/50th or 1/60th for TV, and then set your ISO to the native ISO for your camera, which is the best ISO for your camera. ISO relates in electronics and TV camera to the gain of the camera, okay? And so native ISO is the area where your camera works best without generating a lot of noise in the picture. Even though ISO was a term that related to the speed of the film when you were using photographic film, like the larger the ISO setting, the faster the film, the faster it could be exposed.